Not a vulture, but hopefully not an omen either. I'm Hannah, I'm from Singletrack, and I'm here in Innerleithen. A couple of years back, I came up here all by myself, and it was very dry, and I was in the midst of a kind of progression-a-thon. I had tested a series of big and bouncy bikes, kind of learnt a bunch more skills, pushed myself to learn them as well. I'd spent hours throwing myself into the foam pit on my BMX, and I really felt like I was getting somewhere, learning some new stuff and becoming a better rider. And then a few injuries, a few fewer bouncy bikes to test, and lockdown kind of reined everything in and stopped pushing myself. And now I look at this kind of downhill track that's cutting across here, and I wonder how on earth I came up here and rode this stuff by myself, because it makes me feel a bit wobbly. So I'm going to go and have a look at a few things by myself, and then I'm going to meet up with Nukeproof's Elliott Heap, and he's hopefully going to coach me at least back to where I was on that arc of progression. And to help me on my way back on a big bouncy bike, it's the Nukeproof Giga. So let's see how the day goes.
Yes! You put 20p in, Hannah. That was mint. The key is obviously to go as slow as you can. Well done, perfect. Whoa, your shoes are dirty. Grazie. Oh yeah, there you go. That thing's absolutely filthy. Let's have a look at that.
Okay, so this is Angry Sheep, and I rode it when I came by myself before. So let's see if I can ride it today. A good start. Steeper than I remember. Fuck's sake. Oof, puddle. Oof. Back wheel slipping on a route. Just drag my brakes all the way down.
Hello ladies and gentlemen, my name is Elliott Heap, and today I am coaching the lovely Hannah from Singletrack magazine. We're just looking at doing a couple of corners today on this really wet, really damp, really slick, rooty Innerleithen trail. So you can see it's quite moist. Got my waterproof shorts on. We are going to need subtitles for this series. But what we're trying to do is trying to get her leaning her bike over a little bit more, getting her onto them side knobbles of them tyres, giving her a little bit more grip and helping her go a little bit faster without any more wild moments. So she's looking very cool up there. She's got her sunnies on. She's feeling the Scottish summer, and she's ready to rumble, so we'll see how she gets on. So that was pretty good. Obviously it's quite difficult to think about everything that's going on and try and do new techniques. Hannah's been riding for a few years now, so she's obviously got her own techniques that she's been using for years, so trying to get her out of her usual habits, good or bad, is really hard. She's got a lot to think about, as well as sliding around in these really greasy conditions. She's doing really well. Quite impressed. Even though she's just gone down giggling a lot, she was still dropping her outside foot, which is good.
I'm totally tangled up. This is like aerobics.
So other foot, there you go, that's better, and then... Here we are, let's see what you think. Yes! That was sick! You put 20p in, Hannah. That was mint. Nice, well done, that was mint. Driver line. Oh yeah, there you go, that thing's absolutely filthy. Let's have a look at that.
I don't know, let's see. That's probably just going to buck me off as I roll like.
Right, so if you roll back a little bit, I'll roll over it from there, just so you can see what's going to happen. And then we can see if I go over the handlebars. So just roll in, nice and steady. The key is obviously to go as slow as you can at that point, and then let off your brakes and then back on as soon as possible. So but wait till your back wheel's on the floor before you grab out that front brake again.
Right.
That's it, nice and steady. Well done, perfect, perfect. That's it, nicely done. Hey, this is way rougher than it used to be. Well done. That's it, straight on. Remember, this was Pete's idea, not mine. Here we go, feature. Ha. What do you think of that?
I don't think that that's a feature I'm ever going to get down
Do you not?
any other way than what I just did.
Right, well let's have a look at it then.
Yeah.
That's it, nice and steady. Brilliant, well done. Aye. That's it, look round it. Well done, lovely and smooth. Whoa, your shoes are dirty. Aye, well done. Grazie. That's it, which way do you want to go? That's it, you should be able to go straight down there. That's it, well done. Nice. That's it, so nice and smooth on your brake. That's it, keep going. Well done, well done. That's mint. Your bike just started accelerating so quick then when you let off. That's it, so remember to look round the corner. Hey!
Done that last little bit faster. So.
Oh, it's alright.
So we've finished on the hill for today. I went out this morning and looked at some stuff and thought, oh, I'm a bit scared of that. And then we've just finished the day by riding down it. So what did we do between this morning and now?
So between you going up this morning and scaring yourself and coming down this afternoon and not scaring yourself as much, we had a look at your cornering technique, we had a look at your tap position briefly just to give you basically reference points to know where you are on your bike. So and also we've looked at you leaning your bike over, looking ahead, simple things like that that can just make your bike riding way more enjoyable. To be honest, you've absolutely smashed it. You've rode things that you said there was no way I was going to get down it any other way, and you've rode something new which you didn't ride before, which is brilliant.
We did it a few different ways as well. So we did like drills on the fire road.
Yep.
And then we like rode stuff and you just watched to see what I did.
Yep.
And then we rode stuff with like, now think about this while you're doing it, and rode them a few times
you try and
as well.
you try and put it in a simple context where there's no other variables, so your mind can solely concentrate on what you're doing on the fire road. So there's no roots, there's no water, there's no scary stuff. And then as you get more comfortable with it on the fire road, then you can introduce a simple trail. And then when you get more comfortable with a simple trail, add a bit more technical trail like we have done this afternoon.
Yeah, really enjoyed it. And I liked when you were behind and every now and again you'd like give a little reminder. You'd be like, look where you want to go or whatever.
Yeah. Well done. That's it, straight on. Remember, this was Pete's idea, not mine. You see, like, as you get tired, sometimes it can go out the window, little things you'll forget, especially when you're approaching something and you're a bit wary of what it is, where it goes, and yeah, just a little reminder here and there sometimes helps, and I'm glad it helped you in a good way and didn't just think, shut up.
Obviously you can't have a coaching lesson like every time you go out, so what can you do on your own?
Instead of going to your trail centre and just riding it, so you'll just ride a full lap of a trail centre, and there's one feature that they don't like, and they'll do it and they'll get through it and they'll struggle with it, and then they'll be like, oh, that's that thing that I hate. And everyone always has one. So I always had a corner at Landegler, for example. Turn round, do it again, and just do it again until you're comfortable with it. Repetition. Look at the kids on the streets. Like, you're like, oh my God, have you seen them kids doing wheelies? All they do after school, they get home and they go out and they do wheelies for hours and hours and hours. Do a couple of corners on the fire roads. Do a couple of manuals. Practice, lift your front wheel over little things.
Well, thank you very much. It also makes for more fun.
Absolutely. Way more enjoyable. Way more enjoyable when you know you can ride what's coming up.
Yeah.
Confidence in your own ability is the biggest thing that you can embrace whilst being coached, for sure. You can be the best bike rider in the world, but if you've got no confidence and you can't apply it to your riding when you're riding down stuff that's technical, it's pointless. But no, well done today.
Well,
Thanks for
very
listening.
much.
And hopefully I'll see you soon.
Yes, yeah, thank you.
So a bit of a postscript after yesterday's coaching session. It's the day after, and just been down the Gulfie, down a couple of trails I'd never ridden before, both of them with lots of turns in. Instead of my first thought being, ooh, dab, I was like, lean the bike. And by and large, I got down stuff that I probably wouldn't have expected to get down. When I did have to stop, it's because I'd slipped off on a route. So maybe that's next, how to slither. Thanks, Elliott.